Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? Welcome to part two of this. Should we call it this series of the Three Musketeers? Cora Obidi, AJ Promotions, Albert Jr. Korea, and Charlotte Purser. Welcome back, everybody. So you're going to be hearing some background noise. I cannot help it. Just try manage. Maybe when the noise is coming, I'm going to just wait and pause before I continue. I want to welcome all of you. This is not going to be a very long live stream. I'm hoping to be out of here in 30 minutes. Hopefully. I was not even planning to come live tonight. I was not planning, and I'm pissed off about that because I really need to manage time. I really need to manage time. I didn't plan to come out tonight, but you guys know what we got last night. I posted a screenshot and I just felt like, no, let me come and just respond, and then I can continue with whatever I'm doing. So let me greet you guys as usual, and then we can get started. I want to ask you all to go ahead, say hi to one another, and share the video. Juanita, who is the first one? Let's see the first person. Sintraslin. I cannot pronounce his surname, but hi, you're the first one to comment. Good afternoon to you. Binta is here with us. Juanita is here with us. Claire is here. Mazena is here. Sia, hi. Roshan is ready. Elena from LA. Hi. Jennifer, I see you. Nita, babe. I see all of you. Aisha. Okay, go ahead and share. Let's do this quickly. I really need to run. So this is not like an analysis like that. This is more or less a response to that letter that I posted last night. So you guys know Saturday, 2 nights ago. Today is Monday, by the way, in case you get to watch the replay of this video. Let me fold my sleeves. Otherwise, you guys will be hearing the button hit everywhere, and that's not really cool. So 2 nights ago, I did a video and we talked about, you guys were here. Oh, by the way, I posted the video. I think when did I share it? You guys, you need to watch that video, and then you can really understand this one and follow it. So we did that analysis of, this guy in the middle. His name is Albert Jr. Korea, AJ Promotions. He used to work with Facebook for 2 months. Yeah, he worked there for 2 months in 2016. We're talking 7 years ago. So, okay, whatever. He now went and took Cora Obidi on the left with 7-point-something million followers and took her all the way to Facebook office without an appointment. And he was trying to get into the building. He was even asking the security lady if there is a computer. He has an email address. Like, you want to use your email address when you're no longer a staff of that company. What authorization do you even have to bring a stranger or to bring whoever and pose as if you are a legitimate, it just look, I'm not even going to go into that, but we are going to reanalyze, because I didn't delve too much into all of that. I touched briefly on this point during my last analysis, but with all these developments, I'm really fully going to analyze AJ. So after that analysis, I was even getting leads like, oh my God, this is this about this guy. And I told, my sources, I was like, this guy is not even that interesting for me to analyze. But after the letter of last night, we are going to start now. It's now the analysis is about to start. So I don't know if AJ Productions, if AJ, let's just say AJ, I don't know if AJ wants to become famous or he wants to reintroduce himself to the world. Something happened in his life 5 years ago. in 2018. Yes, 5 years ago, right? And it was a dark period in his life because he was allegedly arrested. He had allegedly scammed people. I believe he was part of the organizers of a show with Jacques, and things went wrong. And so much was written about him online, articles about him, people posting and commenting their own personal experiences with him online. All of that was pulled out, and we touched a bit, on it. Like, oh my God, look at what we found. In fact, let us revisit. AJ, come and rehear all those things you heard 5 years ago. How many of those people did you sue, or did you threaten to sue? Why is this one not showing? Okay, it's working. Now, so we talked about this, and now I'm hiding the places where I got all of this. If needs be, of course, if we go to court, then I'm going to really show everything. But for now, there is nothing like court for now. So on Saturday, 2 days ago, 2 nights ago, I did that video. And then on Sunday, 24 hours later, I got a letter. Let me show. Can I show you guys? Yes, I think I can show you guys a bit of the letter. I got a letter on Sunday. Which solicitor is working on Sunday? Anyways, I did my analysis Saturday night. Sunday night, I get this letter from, allegedly, from McDermott Will and Emery LLP. The address is there. Law offices of Ronald S. Galassi. Email is there. August 6, 2023. Notice to cease and desist from Chukwu Fumnaya Anita Obidi, Albert Jr. Korea, and Charlotte Purser, Charlotte the Harlot. Date, August 5th, 2023. Defamation of character for libel and or slander. Dear whoever, Chukwu Fumnaya Anita Obidi, also known as Cora Obidi, Albert Jr. Korea, and Charlotte Purser are respected professionals in the community and we're going to help this solicitor, if that is a solicitor who wrote this nonsense. Next time you say have spent, because you're talking about 3 people. Who wrote this letter? Is it Esther Ochoga that wrote this nonsense? We are going to come to that. And has spent their life building a positive reputation. 24 hours. So we did a video on Saturday. By Sunday, they had already allegedly contacted the solicitor who doesn't have a life, who doesn't have a boyfriend. What's the name of the solicitor? They said the name of the solicitor is Cherry Robinson. So the C is Cherry. Let me see. Which one are we doing? Okay, now let's talk about defamation. These people want to sue, or they are threatening to. I think we should read the letter first, and then help the solicitor with English, and then we can go into today's video. Let me see. Check. I really want to be quick with this video, honestly. Okay. Dear whoever. Okay, let me just read from here. Have spent their life. It should be have spent. Fake Cherry, so-called solicitor, have spent their life building a positive reputation. Nevertheless, we have been informed that you have been maliciously spreading inaccurate and unfounded information that is damaging to their personal and professional careers. Under the laws in the state of California and United Kingdom, it is unlawful for an individual to make deliberate statements that intend to harm a person's reputation without factual evidence or based on hearsay. Now, when you say under the laws in the state of California and United Kingdom, you have to put comma. Somebody should help me call that Cherry Robinson, which I suspect is Esther Ochoga, and I'm going to show you guys why. So these people sent me a nonsense fake letter. We're going to get to that. Esther Ochoga, if it's you who wrote in this nonsense, just know that your 4 years of university has been a waste, that you can write this rubbish. So even if you graduate, even if you become a lawyer, is this how you're going to be writing? Is this how you're going to be writing for your client? This is nonsense. So that one even pissed me off. Like, if you want to send me a letter like this, at least make it look a bit professional. Just looks like a primary school student wrote this and put this together. Okay. Now you have to put comma. You don't just write how many sentences, like 5 lines, a paragraph with 5 lines, no comma. Okay. The defamatory statements include but are not limited to the following. If you do not cease all related statements, you should also put comma. Now this person wrote, if you do not cease all related statements, a defamation of character lawsuit will be commenced against. Just writing like a train without brake pedals. You have to put comma after if you do not cease all related statements, comma, and then you continue writing. Which elementary school did that solicitor attend? This one should be a janitor or something. You cannot be a solicitor and writing rubbish like this. Okay. In addition, this shall serve as a pre-suit letter demanding that you provide us evidence of a live video apology assurance within the. What is that nonsense? What is a live video apology assurance? Is it an apology you want or an assurance you want? Whoever wrote this needs a conk on the head, a knock. We call it conk, a knock on the head. How can you write this and send to the analyst? And you didn't even send it to anybody to help you read it, to check. Can you imagine this nonsense? Anyways, so you have to choose. There is nothing like a live video apology assurance. Anyway, let me read again. In addition, this shall serve as a pre-suit letter demanding that you provide us evidence of a live video apology assurance within days. Within how many days? It's not a lawyer who wrote this nonsense. You have to be specific as a lawyer. Within days. How many days? 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. So these people just copied a template on Google and they didn't remember to insert or to customize it to match what they are demanding. Within days that you will cease and desist from making further factually untrue statements. If you do not comply with this cease and desist letter within the mentioned timely period, then a lawsuit may be filed in the proper jurisdiction, seeking monetary damages as well as pursuing all available legal remedies for your defamation. Sincerely, Cherry Robinson. Care of Chukwu Fumnaya, Anita Obidi, Albert Jr. Korea, and Charlotte Purser. Who is Cherry Robinson? Cherry Robinson wrote a letter and put sincerely, she put her name. Who are you? Are you a teacher? Are you a 5-year-old girl? Are you a secretary? Are you a solicitor? Are you a cleaner? What are you? You cannot sign off as a professional. You cannot sign off a letter, an official letter, and you're sending that letter out of your office. The legal rights you have to send that letter, and you're not informing me of the legal power you have to write me this letter. The only thing I have is your letter heading. Nothing else of Cherry. I don't know who Cherry is. What's your position? Are you are you like a character from a movie? Who are you? So this person didn't put any. I have sent a cease and desist to someone. You guys, This is not even an English-speaking country, but you need to see a copy of that cease and desist. We speak Dutch and write Dutch here. But my cease and desist was written in English by a Dutch law firm. And you should see that one compared to this nonsense allegedly written by someone in the US. You need to tell me who you are. Another thing, go to the beginning of this letter. Notice to cease and desist. Which law firm sends you an official letter and doesn't put a reference number? So even if I were to contact this company or this law firm, which number am I going to give them? It's a large law firm. You guys should Google it. Very big one. What am I going to tell them? Do you know how many letters they send and receive daily? There is no reference number. There is nothing to show connection, nothing that you can put in your database for them to link. Okay, if I call them, they know, okay, this is what we are going to find. There are 1 million blessings in the world. There are 1 million or 10 billion blessing Njohs in the world. So I can call them and say, okay, my name is Blessing Njoh. Okay, which case? Give us your case number. Give us a reference number. Nothing like that. That's number one. So now we want to talk about, they are threatening to sue for defamation. One thing I'm going to tell you guys is that this is a cease and desist letter. This is a letter. It's not an order. This is a cease and desist letter. It is not a cease and desist order. Only a court of law can give you a cease and desist order. They can order you, a court can order you to stop doing videos, to stop whatever you're doing. But a solicitor doesn't have that power. And I do not have that obligation to respond to this letter. Okay, are we clear on that? So I can choose to respond, and I can choose also not to respond. And you know the beautiful thing about cease and desist letters? Anybody can write them. It doesn't have to be a solicitor. Even an individual can write a cease and desist letter. So it doesn't have that legal weight like that. When people say, oh, they don't send a letter, they are shouting illiterate. They are shouting they are joyous. There is nothing to celebrate yet. It is when you go to court and the outcome of the court is what you should celebrate. Yeah, you can be glad that, okay, someone has taken the first step, but that is not victory. And this letter is just a letter that anyone could have written. Cora could have written it herself. I mean, it's allowed to write a cease and desist by yourself. You don't even have to go and spend £500 by the solicitor. Anybody can write it. It's not an order. It's just to tell you, okay, to warn you, you need to stop, otherwise we can go to court. I have gone through this process. I have sent someone a cease and desist. And let me tell you, when I did that, my intention was not to negotiate. My intention was to go straight to court. Because me responding to this letter means, okay, I want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it. When you're ready, you go to court. Because I do not have the legal obligation to respond if I do not want to, if I feel like this letter has no merit. And in my opinion, it has no merit. Yes, I'm going to share it with my legal counsel because I am obliged to share things like this with them. I will share it with them, but I will make it very clear to them that I do not intend to even give this nonsense that honor of a response. If they advise me otherwise, I will let you guys know, but I do not think they will, because this is nonsense. Okay, so I hope we are all clear on that. So when you want to deal with people, you really take them to court. Like I said, when I sent my letter to the person I sent that letter to, I was really like, actually, let's just go to court. Okay? And we are getting there. Let me continue. You want to talk about defamation. Cora Obidi, this is defamation. You are mad. Cora Obidi, I already told you before, you're a bastard and you are mad. This is defamation. When you guys are ready to go to court, I will be very glad, because all three of you, how stupid you are helping yourselves fall into the hole you are digging, all three of you. Charlotte, the harlot. Listen to this.
Don't get distracted. That's all I'm begging you. Do not get distracted. You're loved. Everybody appreciate you.
You guys are going to listen to the voice of Charlotte Purser, one of the people who sent this sham paper to me. You're going to hear her voice, coaching someone to go and bully the analyst. Listen to her voice. I hope you sent this to whoever wrote this nonsense for you.
Don't get distracted. That's all I'm begging you. Do not get distracted. You're loved. Everybody appreciate you. Oh, really? You're always going to be the number one FBI. Okay? No one will take it up. No one can take that position away from you. You will always be the number one FBI of the Koreans. Okay? So focus on the prize, which is what Justin did, Lololekia, and Adama Lizard. Okay? The rest, forget it. Okay? Whoever wants to be wherever they want to be, that's okay. That's their business. But your mission is to get Justin Dean, Adama Lizard, Lololekia, or Flatnias. All right, my love. You have a good evening, and thank you so much. And thank you so much for dropping the post, and I really appreciate it. God bless you. God bless you. God continue to keep you safe, and God continue to guide you in Jesus' name. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for dropping the post. So this person was giving directives to someone to bully Justin Dean, Agama Lizard, and in her words, Lolikia, and also thanking that person for dropping the post. So this person was telling that person what to do. Your mission is to go after these three people, and you want to sue. You're mad. What's the next one I'm showing? You don't even want to sue. You're just playing. When you're ready to sue, you go to court. So anyways, let me get the letter here. Now, when I got this letter, anyway, I've been at work all day, but thank my team. Yes, now I can officially say my team. Thank them for a job well done. We've really all been on this the whole day. And finally, I can really just come out and say things. I really thank everybody who has contributed to finding things out for this video. I looked at the letter heading. I looked at, the telephone number, the email address, the name of the law firm. I looked it up. Yes, the law firm exists. It's a big one. Yes, we called them. They have offices across Europe and the US. We called offices in Europe, and we called their office in California. We did. All these three people, you people are playing. That's why I say you people are mad. All three of you. Like, you people don't even know who the analyst is. I don't even get it. So we call them, and they let us know that there is nobody with the name Cherry Robinson working with them. That name doesn't exist in their database as a staff or as a partner with this law firm. We went on their website. We also looked up all their, partners, all the people, all the solicitors on their website. Of course, I have to hide their faces. Nobody, their names are there, email addresses are there. Nobody as Cherry Robinson. Nobody like that. And like I said, we talked to different offices of this law firm, both in Europe and in the US, and they checked their system. And that is 100% confirmed that there is nobody with that name, Cherry Robinson, that is attached to this law firm. So, Anita Chukwufumnaya Obidi, people have always said it, that you're a scammer, that you're a fraudster. What is this nonsense game you want to play with the analyst? Sending a fake nonsense letter. Korea, what's your name? AJ Albert Korea. Let me show you some of the things people have written about you in the past that you should actually be forgetting by now. But now you're about to reawaken your past. This is what someone wrote about you 5 years ago. We read this last time, so I'm not going to go into this too much. You guys should watch the other video. Let me see. This is another person. AJ needs to be arrested for fraud, scamming, conning, etc. This is not a civil case. It is criminal. 5 years ago, the analyst did not write it. Did you sue this person? When we get to court, we, of course, are going to reveal who this person is, who wrote it. So this is the LA office, by the way. Now, AJ, come and listen to your life.
You have a scorpion. So. Yay! I'm going to disturb you. You're going to say, no, I changed my mind. Yeah, you're always working. This is the data analyst, aka hacker.
Data analyst, aka hacker. You have the reputation of a hacker, even by your so-called friend, and you want to sue. Sue who? So this guy, before they sent me that nonsense email, he first sent me an email with only a link. No attachments, nothing. So I received 3 emails last night from this guy you see here with his face like pancake.
Yeah, you're always working. This is the data analyst, aka hacker extraordinaire. If you want anything.
Hacker extraordinaire. That's the reputation. Nonsense. Okay. What else do I need to show? I need to start to round off now. Let me see what else I got. Okay, Charlotte the harlot. Come and collect your own. So, Charlotte, me, I don't know which one you are into. I don't know the thank you want to get for all this nonsense you're doing. I do not know. But come and see the thank you think is so valuable to you. Maybe more valuable than the people that, are precious to you. Listen.
Body. Guys, do you think I should change my car to a Tesla? Come on, body for Charlie Poppy. Hey, body.
What did you hear? Come on, body for Charlie Poppy. You've received your tribute. Come on, body for Charlie Poppy. Charlie Poppy is Charlotte Purser, in my opinion. So congratulations. You possibly will be featured in Korobidi's next song. That's your thank you. And this is all worth it? Is this the nonsense, the superficial nonsense you're doing it for? Let me play it again. Anyways, I've said my piece. We've been talking now for 30 minutes. I am going to go now. I've made my point. I wasn't really supposed to come live tonight, but I'm just like these people. You people are just, you're behaving like donkeys, like children. You like, it doesn't make sense. Especially Charlotte the harlot. With your track record, you want to push yourself into the limelight. Your track record of being the director of bullies. How stupid are you actually? I underestimated your stupidity. And Cora Obidi, actually, in my opinion, she doesn't even care about all of these things. But you people just put her name there to make it look more valid, more credible, more big or bigger. Her 1 naira, her 1 cent is not going to go into this. And you, AJ, people called for your arrest and they said you were arrested. It's all over the news. You want to bring it all back. Think of all your children. Think of what it will really do to your reputation. And I personally, again, look, I have a lot of things I need to email out that I have not done. Hopefully during my vacation, I'll have time to do all of that. I personally will contact Meta and let them know what you tried to do. You tried to illegally smuggle someone into their premises without invitation, without authorization. And we are still hanging around the compound like a thief, trying to sneak your way in, begging employees to let you in. That looks criminal. You want to go through the back door. It already shows the character that you and Korobidi both have. You want to cut corners, Ninja style or Gambian style. Very shameful. And you did it in the full glare of the public. It says a lot about your character. Broad daylight thieves. That is the way you both acted. Very shameful. You worked with Meta for 2 months. What did you do with them? Which position did you hold? Meta is going to find out what you tried to do. And we are going to see if it's legal or not. You're going to push yourself out. Think of all your children spread all over. All of them. And their mothers. All the mothers of all your children. Think of what this could do to them. To find out. So what I'm just going to tell my followers and viewers right now is that a cease and desist letter can be written by anybody. It doesn't have that legal weight to force you to do anything you do not want to do. It's only a court of law that can order you to stop, that can order you to cease what you're doing and to desist from doing it. Anybody can write it. And when you receive such a letter, you can choose to respond or not to respond. It's always advised to respond. But in this case, I personally do not see that this letter has merit. I cannot verify the authenticity of it. I have called the law firm and they do not know anybody with the name Cherry Robinson. And if you think I'm wrong, go to court. That's what people do when people do not respond to a cease and desist and they continue to analyze. And I'm thinking we are taking this analysis. Thank you. I see you. Thank you so much. I see your message. I think we're taking this analysis to like part 10. Because like I said, we're just getting started. All those old articles from 5 years ago. So you're about to reintroduce your past to your present and your future. Open to analysis. It's all online. We didn't make it up. This is defamation. Let me show you an example. If you want to sue and make money, and you guys are going to go to court for another person to make money on your head. That's how stupid you all are. You all are. This is defamation in front of you. This is a libel. Making up something that doesn't exist. Fabricating. Take yourselves to court and then end up paying. Okay? So before I go, let me give you guys one for the road. You people should go and eat. Go and eat. And next time when you want to write me a letter, invest in it. Even if it means paying £700, pay a legitimate, credible solicitor. Then I'll take that letter serious. Just invest so that we can see, okay, let me also put in some effort and give value to your effort. But in this case, I'm just throwing it right into the trash can, into the dustbin. So it's an insult to me that you people put up, we call it, is it Yannick, what's it, Yappy Yannick? Like when, you know, children, when you write a story for children, that's how that letter was sent to me. That is really an insult. You don't do that. Eh? Don't bring nonsense, fraudulent acts to the analyst, because we are going to figure you out. And if you think I'm wrong about this, go to court. Go to court. You know what to do. Tell them, oh, we sent her a letter and she did not respond. That's what you got to do. In my opinion, that is a fake letter. Tell us who Cherry Robinson is. We tried to check on LinkedIn. Nothing like that. There is a, okay, I'm not going to mention her name. There is a Robinson at the law firm, but it's not Cherry. That email address is fake. Korobidi said, AJ is a hacker extraordinaire. I'm going to leave it here. When you guys are ready to talk, you know what to do. For now, do not disturb my peace. I have better things to do. I have better videos to analyze. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and share this video. I remain Blessing Njoh, the analyst, and I will catch you all on my next one.